You never know. The difference between regular jam and the zero sugar stuff is like 40 calories. It's not that much. But I like peanut butter sandwiches, no jam at all. I really want to eat peanut butter. I love peanut butter. It's got so many fucking calories. Peanut butter is what you feed a child who has like started puberty. Okay? That's like, if you're like, I swear to God, there is nobody that eats more than like a teenager who has just started to like, who's just started developing, man. Their body grows like crazy and they start eating so fucking much. I remember eating like a ton when I was like a kid. Like I would be eating like I'd be eating like crazy. I didn't even realize it back then. I thought it was just normal, bro. Like, I look back on the meals that I was eating, I'm like, holy shit, I ate so many fucking calories. I was just raw dogging that shit. And it was fine, man. It was fine. I finally had a goal. Did you now? Did I not watch that game? I kind of missed most of the second game. I was watching a little bit because of my Cleveland Capybaras. I can't believe they made the finals, by the way. That was crazy work. Slot pass bangerang. We love to see it. Oh no, Virgo Wolf is adding me again. I'm getting acquainted with all these new players. Virgo Wolf. I think they like the commentary. Sorry, I'm gonna respond to them. Who doesn't? I know. I'm just happy that they like me. What can I say? I'm a bit of a... Don't correct me. Hold on here. Hey now, Virgo Wolf, you know your place, all right? You don't correct the goat. You think I don't know what I'm doing, Virgo Wolf? Huh? You think that the god commentator Sheepo3 does not understand when he makes a mistake and understands how to correct it in the future? Who is the biggest orange? Is that fucking... Wait, is that you, Orange Overlord? Are you the biggest orange? Are you the biggest orange, dude? Because I've been like... Bro, you're the... Fuck you, man! I had no idea that was you. What the fuck? I thought there was like some crazy new guy who was like, oh my god, he's coming in like crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't know that shit was Orange Overlord, but I would have called that shit out. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Sheep famously does not learn from his mistakes. What? I mean, sometimes. Stop being mean. I'm a very learned man. Fuck. I'm just showing off my DMs now. I'm trying to switch it to Red Ball. Thank you. God damn. Holy shit. I have a friend request from like some random person. It's like, that is gotta be bait. Sorry. I think it's another bot account who's trying to friend me again. Let's see. Jessica? Alright, Jessica. Apparently you've been... You're in one mutual server. Let's see. Have you typed a single message in that server? Let's see. We're doing a test run here. Have you typed a single message in this server? The answer is... fuck no. Wow. So you're joining a server and then typing jack shit? What's going on here? Jessica? Virgo won't let it go. Tragic. Yeah, that abortion is not getting a friend request. Bye-bye. What is up? Yo, Verga, chill. I make one mistake, bro. Holy shit. We are really picking at nits today, aren't we? What is going on? All right, hold on. Let me find some chill music. Jesus, man. One man can't misspeak something and keep it pushing. I just say Miami Mirage. I said Miami Mirage mostly because Mirage. It's like the Mirage kind of baits me into saying Miami. I say like normal. I say Miami Mirage, but like Miami Mirage doesn't like. I just Miami Mirage. It flows off the tongue better. I know it's not how you pronounce it, but it sounds better in theory, which is why I said Miami Mirage, and it's just what my brain did. It's like, well, fuck, I can't like go back and correct myself. So it's better to just keep it pushing and not correct myself. I want to shit on Verga for not doing shit that game, but I'm not going to, because that would be I'd be punching down, and that would be mean. I'm not gonna punch down. You did it on purpose. I didn't, bro. I just got back from work. I just got back from work, bro. I just sat down on my desk. Gideon made a response. Do I really give a shit? Guys, I'm not a bad person, I swear. He is a bad person. Yeah. Let's look it up. Gideon. Now, I know Gideon from like prank videos. Oh, he's 20 fucking 9 minutes. Why does he look like such a fat chud? Jesus. He is kind of good. He's been gaining weight, hasn't he? Golly. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I don't want to watch this fucker. I don't want to watch this fucker. Let me speedrun some damn Red Ball boys. What the fuck am I doing? Who's Gideon? He's a fat chud who also loves, I don't want to say loves pedophiles, but, you know, he's fucking pedophile's #1 fan with the way he conducts his anti-pedophile campaign. Put him in the background? I really don't care. I don't want to give that guy views. Not that I would be giving him like, oh my god, Sheepo3 is just such a massive influence. I'm just not interested in listening to what he has to say. Did we lock in today? No, you did great, dude. You were goated. I had a lot of fun casting with you. It was just nice to have somebody I can like rely on to just like yell some shit in the background while I'm chilling, which is very nice. I'm like, holy blessed. My audio is still not coming through. Hey, where's my audio? What is going on here? There we go. You did so good. Towards the second game I was cooking, but I feel like the first game I was still warming up, and I hate that. I'm like, man, I was just making some mistakes with what I was saying. And then there was like some stuff I just had to like at the very end I said like something about like the mustard on the bologna sandwich, and it's like that's not what like I wanted to say something closer to like cherry on top of the ice cream sundae, but like I just said like the only food related item I had in my head was like fucking mustard, and I'm like shit, I gotta like raw dog it, and so I ended up saying mustard on a bologna sandwich, which I think it worked out fine. It's kind of an uncommon analogy, but I managed to recover because I was about to say like mustard on top of the ice cream sundae. It's like, okay, well, Sheep, you're kind of, you're pressing your luck here. So no, I worked out okay. I didn't, the problem with these, like the games that end with kind of a blowout is that you don't have a lot to say towards the end. Like that last minute of the game is just fill time, talk about the future, try to find something interesting, do anything but talk about the game because there's literally nothing happening there. So I'd imagine it'll be like, I imagine we'll have, I don't know how much the break is between BHL seasons, but I know they've finished up BHL semis, so they're going to be in BHL finals. NAM is ending today. They're doing their finals today. So we're going to have some time, I think. I think there's like a month difference usually. And so I'd imagine there'd be a preseason tournament if if Zulus is, you know, not lying about his intentions. I mean, he was talking about the preseason tournament, like, before. Like, he was in Mallard's VC, like, all the way back during JBHL finals era, talking about how he wanted to host, like, more shit, be, like, a more active mod and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I think that sounds really cool. I hope you do it. The only question is if it'll happen. And I think that's a bigger what if. Nam is 1-1. Is Zombie Magikarp playing? I don't know if the Turtles made it to the finals. I think that's the team he plays for. Now they out? Nah, fuck. Shame that. Who are the two goalies in that? Is it like fucking like Color Derp versus like Bagoo or something? I don't know who the fuck their goalies are, dog. Krabby. Okay, that's a good shot. Krabby's a good goalie. Kind of hard stuck Nom, kind of like Color Derp is, but DBZ, they got fucking DBZ in that. Wait, you're dead ass. Wait, what? Wait, yo, are they missing a goaltender or something? Why the fuck they got DBZ playing goal? Come on now. Goalie coach calls you. It absolutely the fuck does not. I'm not VOD reviewing shit, brother. Besides, what am I going to be, a goalie coach on the fucking Mallards? The team that needs the least amount of goalie coaches, bro? What the fuck are we talking about? So you see, the differences between me and everybody else is that when I say I'm going to do something, I fucking commit to it. If I say I'm going to be a coach, I'm going to be a good coach. Okay, I'm going to be active. I'm going to be VOD reviewing. I'm going to be talking to you. I'm going to be online, helping you out. I can't be that. I can't be a good goalie coach, and so I'm not going to LARP like I am a goalie coach. I'm not doing that. If somebody wants to, like, DM me for, like, a couple of pointers, I'm down to, like, you know, shoot some shit with, like, a goalie just talking about shit if they have questions, but I'm not going to actively go out there and seek people to give advice to. Again, if they want to, like, shoot the shit with me, I'm down to answer some questions, but that's about it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of goaltenders don't... I feel like there's a lot of goaltenders that either are kind of like, I don't know, they're either too like mature for me to like add anything meaningful, or like too well coached already. You know, all the young goalies feels like are already like, you know, already been hogged up, aka basically UH Dave and then nobody else. UH Dave has been the star of the show so far, and he's going to be a hot commodity. He might get drafted, I'd imagine. Like, towards the back half, I could seriously see UH Dave getting drafted. He's still going to get to play the full season in JBHL, I'm sure. But, man, what a start that guy's had. What a phenomenal goaltender. Yo, I'm Nuggle. Let's hear it, Orange Overlord. Cubic, unfortunately, you know, you tried your best, but needs to not go to MNS, but he won't be starting with Cubic there. That's what I've been saying. I think MNS, I think Mallards are greedy, bro. The Mallards are greedy. They've got Cubic, Banjo, and they've got fucking UH Dave, which are arguably like the two hottest goalie prospects right now in the for a full season of JBHL, because both of them are going to get to play. Shout out Cubic. We have Narwhal. No way he doesn't get drafted. He's going to get drafted, and he's already played like a full season. So there's, I imagine he gets drafted, and then he gets murked because of the new rules. So Narwhal gets murked for sure. There's no way he doesn't get drafted. I mean, Narwhal's been playing really good. I was really impressed. I watched his first game, and I'm like, damn, okay, Narwhal's kind of fucking balling. I really thought Narwhal was, like, I remember watching him towards the back half of the JBHL season. I'm like, this guy's got something, but I didn't think he was that good. But no, he is that good. Yeah, he's been playing phenomenal. So, he's definitely getting drafted, especially with the way he's been playing. The problem is that there's just no good goalies right now that have been really shining besides your UH Dave and I think Narwhal, basically. All the other goalies. I mean, Cubic, you've been solid, Cubic, but you've been hit or miss in the tournament. And then Felix Foxtrot has been mid. Shadow HYT has been mid. Sodas has been pretty good. He'll get drafted. But he wasn't going to play another season anyway. He was too good in the JBHL. I'm trying to think who else is gonna get Chippy. Well, Chippy wasn't great, so he might get held on to. He might have another season in J. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think the goalie market is gonna get really interesting because you have like a couple of standout prospects to really fight for, the top spot. I don't know if Xerxes is still going to play goalie. I mean, he'll get drafted for sure. He was the second best goalie last year, but I don't know if he wants to play goalie or if he wants to go back to skater. I don't know what he's doing, but he's getting cooked. I think that, like, if you think about next season in terms of goalies that might stick around, you've got basically UH Dave and Cubic Banjo as kind of like the two top, contenders. And then you've got the next, or I guess last Narwhal gets added in there, but he's going to be gone, so I don't really add him there. And then you've got like future Chippy, Shadow HYT, and like the second tier of like people who have played, but we're not sure if they're going to be able to take that next step up. And then it's like, I don't know who else. I think it's fucked up. I genuinely hate. Worst part about broadcast are these fuck ass scripts. True. I think Cubic and Dave as a tandem is actually robbing the league of like a really fun Vezina race. Genuinely, I think it's fucked. I think that blows. If UH Dave ends up going to the Mallards, which I mean he's good, but dude, just get Dave to like another org, get him on like the Loons or something, get him on the fucking Raptors. Oh man, the Raptors could use a good goalie. Get him on the Raptors. And like get him there, and then we'll have a really fun goalie race to see who's gonna like take Vezina. It's like, come on, man. I'm gonna be rooting for whoever. I'm rooting personally for Cubic Banjo. If Cubic Banjo wins Vezina, then my legacy is even more secure. So I might dip. We'll see. Yeah, if they decide to start UH Dave, I'd imagine. I mean, Cubic, you gotta fight for yourself. If they end up running with UH Dave, which is looking like, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, especially with the way he's been playing. But yeah, I would not accept a backup spot. I would not like accept anything but like, I am the starter. I'm the number one. If I'm here, you go with me. I mean, that's how I was for my first JBHL season. I'm like, I'm not playing for your team if you're not going to start me. And I fought for that, and I got it. And so I ended up in my first JBHL team starting full-time. And then the second JBHL season, I was going to be starting regardless of where I went, but still. Package trade. True. Dave is super aggressive in twos, as you should be. I think that's the better way to play goaltender. You can moderate your shit later. Dabu's going to be a bit of a menace next season. If he's continued to be grinding. I don't know if he has. Dabu. I said as much like during finals season. I'm like, I remember seeing like Dabu back on ice. I'm like, oh shit, has this guy like been grinding or something? Because he's kind of crazy now. Grinding the whole off season and not playing in the tournament because you're a little rat who doesn't want to get drafted. Naughty, naughty. Oh, you already got drafted? I see. What? Oh, I didn't PP. I didn't PP. Damn it. That's why I got fucked by the... Oh, man. That sucks. Either way, we keep building. I've been thinking a lot about the video that I said I was gonna make. I've been thinking a lot about it, and I need to like write a script, but I think I've been thinking over it a lot, and I think all my points kind of hold, because I wanted to make a critique video on the new Wi-Fi's thing, because I feel like the new Wi-Fi's thing, I feel like every single Wi-Fi's thing gets like infinite glaze, when it's like, bro, I feel like there is so much wrong with this. And I want to throw my opinion into the ring of like the glaze circle that has been like, you know, the circle jerk that is people reacting to Wi-Fi's video, right? Low-key copy-paste video. Low-key, yes, but also I think it does a couple things like a lot worse than his previous shit, and I want to talk about it. I think the problem is that all the criticism I see of the video is just like, it was too slow and boring, and I'm like, okay, if you think it's slow and boring, then at that point, like, this type of video is not for you, right? Like, you're not making a critique of the video itself, you're making a critique of, I don't like it because it wasn't made for me, right? So that's my kind of beef with those kind of criticisms. I want to make like an actual good faith criticism, because the problem with the Wi-Fi's is that it doesn't, like, the video doesn't make sense. That's kind of been my overarching point in the video, is that if you try to analyze the video from the point of view as an ARG, the characters' motivations and decision making makes no fucking sense. If this is actually an ARG, then Wi-Fi's is the dumbest motherfucker of all damn time. Okay? That's my problem. Is that, like, so like I wanted in this video, in my head I have this script where I'm talking about the differences between roleplay and ARG. And the main difference between a roleplay and an ARG is that they're kind of set in different places in reality, right? A ARG has the backdrop of reality. This is a game we're playing. This is a real life thing that happens. It's more of a Ghost in the Machine type thing, but we have that context of the real world that's surrounding it. In a roleplay, no such context exists. Minecraft is the world, right? Like, the characters exist in the base set of reality, which is Minecraft. That is the world that is being created. And that takes two totally different kinds of, suspending your disbelief, right? If I'm going to suspend my disbelief, I need to do it in a specific way depending on the kind of video that I'm watching. But it feels like when I'm watching the Wi-Fi's video, it feels like I am watching a Minecraft roleplay that has been couched inside of real life. And it means that the character decisions that are being made are just so nonsense. It doesn't track what's going on. Nothing tracks in that video. It doesn't make sense about anything that's going on, right? And so fundamentally, that's kind of what I want to talk about. And I think that kind of, like, that problem kind of coalesces across the entire video in its horror, in its vibes, in its dialogue. It kind of affects the whole thing, and it kind of brings it down to this level of, like, kind of almost, I don't want to say nonsense, but like, the video doesn't make sense. And I have to find a way to present that in such a fact that doesn't paint me as like a plot hole Andy, because I think it's very easy to be like a plot hole Andy. However, I think there are like serious holes in the plot that need to be addressed. Sheep, you gonna move your talents to a different league, different sport? Hell no. No other league does like good production like JBHL or BHL, so why the fuck would I do that? I'm not really gonna be casting as much, but that's mostly because I want to work on other shit. If I do more casting stuff, I'd really like it to be for like broader Minecraft stuff. I'd like to get picked up by like the broader community, you know? I think that'd be cool. Fucking like, I think the Minecraft PvP space has a lot of opening ideas for like cool casting opportunities. The problem is, like, they're not really, like, the people who do the Minecraft PvP tournaments is basically just Tubbo, and Tubbo is like, I need the famous guy to help me cast because I have to have my face cam on the stream while I'm doing it. And it's like, it's not serious, right? This is not a serious PvP tournament. The only other big one that I can think of is like Legions, but Legions has really shit production. And I don't know if I really want to press my luck there. And also, like, I've watched some of their, like, streams, and it's just, like, super unprofessional. It's, like, it's just dog shit, dude. I don't know. Their casting is awful. It's just people just watching the game and yapping, which is fine, but... You guys missed the Sheep SMP. That's the difference. There was a Sheep SMP. All the way back when. You missed that shit. You missed it. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a while, Orange Overlord. There was a Sheep SMP way back in the day. No, I ended it because because it was so annoying to try to manage, because I had a system where no land claim, no nothing. I'm like, I don't want to do land claim. I think land claim is shitty and it kind of ruins the experience of, like, Minecraft. But it also meant that griefers went fucking crazy on my server. I'd be on, like, every other day just trying to revert some shit that griefers were doing. Not to mention, my shit would get DDoSed, like, plenty. I got DDoSed plenty of times. I got DDoSed tons of times when I was playing the server. When I was trying to stream it, I was getting DDoSed plenty. And then also just, like, managing it was a pain in the ass. So, yeah, I was good. It was just too much work. It costed too much, and it didn't... And towards the end of it, I just kind of got bored, bro. I got bored. Will there be another Ish video with you in it? The next Ish video will not have me in it. I did not get accepted to that event. That event had happened a while ago, so... You're still another 6 months down the pipeline of the Ish video stuff, so... You know how long it takes Ish to make his shit. So no, I'm not in that video. Didn't get accepted. There's no one coming out. Yeah, Ish always... So the way that Ish works is that basically he'll host an event. He'll spend 2 years editing that event into a video, and then he'll pump out the video. And... So for the last event that happened... It's called, the official name is Nations 2.7, but it was kind of like, it was like a prison experiment. It was very much like it's a very class concept where it was like I didn't quite understand the concept, but basically there were like the main head government that was all like set in stone, and then a bunch of like factions like inside of this prison. And so the idea was like, I guess try to escape the prison or whatever, something like that. I'm not really sure of the details, but all the main characters are people you already know and understand. But for me, I was not there. If I did get accepted, I had like a direct DM from fucking Spood, who was a head character, main character in that video. I had a direct DM from Spood like, yo, if you have gotten accepted into the government role, please, I want you to fucking hang out with me. And I did not get accepted, so it didn't fly. But hey. Sheep, do you think I'll be Superstar next season? I mean, certainly, but... Enough about JBHL. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not really playing in Civ events that much these days anyway. Especially with this new job that I have. It's just 9 to 5, and it kind of prevents me from getting involved with a bunch of the East Coasters' time zones. And so it means that if I ever want to play in like an event, I have to like take time off. Which I don't really love doing, especially not now. With work stuff, because work stuff is a pain in the ass. I want to bitch and moan about work more, but I can't. So. Was that school event in Ish? No. Not even close. That was a totally different guy. Although I do have, like, that guy does like me now, so. If he hosts another event, I might be getting a VIP invite to that one. And I might decide to run it. He's a cool guy. I was talking to him. I talked to him like a while ago. We just had like a one-on-one on Discord just yapping about like the Civ event space and what's going on. And he had some misconceptions about me. He's like, oh, I thought you rolled with like X, Y, Z. And I'm like, no, I don't roll with anybody. I don't know like what your deal is. And he's like, oh, damn, that's crazy. And so, yeah, eventually we kind of just settled because he's a really cool guy. He's a pretty decent event host. I know a couple of people. I heard like, dude, the Civ event space is so much drama inside of it that I only get glimpses of because I don't get myself involved with any of the drama, but there is so much drama inside that space. Holy shit. What's his YT? I don't know if he's gonna post a video on that event though. Hold on, I'm kind of cooking right now, Cubic. I just hit level 6, so... if you could just hold on. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Sorry, what was that again? Oh yeah, his YouTube. Hold on, let me see. Let me find that. I got fucked. Yeah, I'll drop his YouTube name if you want to look at it, but he hasn't really posted shit in a while, so. How big Saporata got? I don't think it's crazy. I always thought Saporata always had like a good personality. Like I've known Saporata, like if I can get a little bit deep in the sheep lore. I met Saporata before he like blew up and became too big to, notice me. He was, I met him like all the way back like a while ago. It was one of my first Civ events. I played with Saporata, and so we kind of vibed together. I don't want to say we vibed together, but we knew of each other. And Saporata's hung out in my chat a couple of times way back in the day. But yeah, I met Saporata. We kind of like knew of each other, and so we are chill together. I probably have DMs with him. I don't want to like go hunting around. This feels like me like trying to. Yeah, I haven't DM'd him in a while. I DM'd back in 2025, back when the fucking Ish video dropped, actually. That was fucking funny. Yeah, shout out to Saps. He's great. A dog for sure. I don't know what he's doing these days. I know that he was doing a little bit of the roleplay shit, but like, what is Saps up to? I know that he's kind of been getting around a little bit, but like, what does Saps do? Like on his day-to-day. I don't know if he's like pumping out any content or doing any events or anything. I haven't been following the Saps. Maybe he's on Twitter? I know he's on Twitter, and I know that he's got like his little fan base, but like, what is he doing? Outside of just getting invited to like mid-offs or something. Hold on, I'm doing some market research here. He's going live on Twitch like daily, dead ass? Shit. How much have I been missing? Hold on, I'm pulling up his Twitch. Really? That's crazy. Oh shit. I mean, damn, yeah, he has. Holy. Oh, wow, he is pumping that shit, too. He hosted an event called the Saps Off. Never mind, this guy goes crazy. Oh, with the gifted tier 1, da boo! Thank you, I appreciate it. My goat, my goat. Damn, bro has been fucking pumping this shit. Dude, he's been going live so... Whoa, like 7-hour, 8-hour streams? Jesus Christ. This is wild. I'm gonna follow him. I gotta keep in touch. Yeah, this is crazy. He deadass. Dude, he's actually like pumping the React content. What the fuck? How many React videos is this motherfucker gonna do? Like, Jesus Christ. Come on now. Saps, you are really running low on the content train if you're doing fucking... If we're doing reaction content, come on now, Saps, you're better than that. I know you're a dog, but we gotta be better. Ridiculous, brother. Pumping the React content. Come on, Saps. You gotta do reaction content like Joe Bart. I am not that guy, dude. Genuinely, I am just, I feel like such a fucking disgusting animal whenever I do react content, and I'm not kidding. I feel like such a fucking animal. Like such a pig. I am stealing somebody else's content and I'm fucking using it like a fucking, like a rodent, dude. I'm a rodent just broing in and stealing. I'm not making anything useful or productive or cool. I am nothing. I am worthless. It's why I hate doing react content, because I just find it to be such a, like, it's like being a comedian. It's like the lowest form of artistic value that you could add to something. Like, you're a reactor. You're not doing anything. Like, sure, reaction is fine, but it's just like, you are not adding anything to this work. You are nothing. You could, like, you are transformative. Yeah, sure. Like, by definition, you are transformative. And I'll watch reactors react to stuff. I think it's a cool thing to do. But for me personally, no, I would never. Like, I just don't feel good about just doing, like, the react content stuff. It just feels like such a low, like, it just feels like such a nothing burger. Oh! Dabu with the second gifted tier 1. Thank you, Dabu. You keep giving me money like that, I might come back and goal coach. That's a lie. That's a joke, that's a joke, that's a joke. That is a joke. Okay, level 6 has been hitting today. Level 6 has been hitting. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm so off pace. Get his morals in the way of peak content. Bro, I was the same way whenever I played Hypixel, bro. Were you not there for the Hypixel open party days, bro? Dude, I would sit there, Hypixel open party, and people were like, oh, you gotta self-promote, all the other streamers are doing it. I hated it. I self-promoted one time, I got like 20, like I got 10 extra viewers the moment I self-promoted, and I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. I felt like such a disgusting animal, dude. Genuinely. Don't, Dabu, I'm not here to fucking dump money on. I've got plenty of money. Don't worry, brother. You don't need to. You are fine. Oh my goodness. The Boost with a gifted tier 1. And this one, it goes to Dr. Big Chung. Are you crazy? That's crazy. How does that little rat boy get a fucking... He gets a subscription. God damn it. Gosh damn it. I'm gonna have to deal with his ass. It's okay, I'm employed. Based. I'm also employed. I need to give out some money. I need to start donating some shit. I got money, bro. This is bullshit. Oh, speaking of giving out money, I'm playing in a charity event. I'm playing in a charity event on Sunday. Sunday is the Sheepo 3 charity event. It's going to be... we have the rules, actually, this time, finally. It's a capture the flag thing. It's capture the flag, and it's going to be like, we have 1 hour of prep time and then 3 hours of capturing the flag time. And it's all for charity. We should run Hypixel. I've not touched Hypixel in decades. Millennia. I have not played on Hypixel. Mostly because I don't want to change the version of my game, but... if I'm gonna be honest. Also, 1.8 PvP sucks. Truth. I like the pixel. I wish Mineplex would actually be cool and like make cool updates to the game and like modernize their server in any sense of the word, but they refuse to. I was always a Mineplex enjoyer over Hypixel enjoyer. I just kind of got shepherded into it. I mean, like, you look at the games, like... Mineplex has better survival games. I don't know. They don't... Sky Wars, though, and Bed Wars is the difference. The difference, back in the day, before Before Skyblock was even a thing, good night, Orange. Before Skyblock was even a thing for Hypixel, it was Bed Wars. That was the big takeoff point. When Bed Wars dropped, that was like a nuclear bomb. Because it was back in the day, it was like Mineplex was the minigame server, and then you had Hypixel as kind of like a secondary fiddle. I played on Hypixel sometimes, but I really didn't like play it that much because I like Mineplex more. And all my favorite YouTubers would play on it way more, right? And so I play a bunch of Mineplex, and then eventually, like, I kind of got out of the minigame space. I kind of stopped playing Minecraft a lot. And then I lost my account for 5 years. That was a whole different saga. But in that time, Bed Wars dropped, and it dropped like a fucking nuclear bomb. Because I believe, like, Mineplex was kind of bleeding viewers at that time. They weren't really adding anything new or interesting. All their new games were kind of flopping, and all their player base was kind of slowly getting siphoned off by other servers, because minigames were dying in general. And then once Hypixel dropped Bed Wars, it was like a nuke, and then everybody went over to Hypixel to play Bed Wars. And nowadays, like, minigame servers are kind of just like dead concepts. Nobody plays minigames anymore, which is a shame. Because back in the day when I was growing up, I would dream one day I'll have my own minigame server, and I'll get to make it, and I get to choose all the games, and I'll make the best minigames, and everybody will play on my fun minigame server. But minigame servers are dead, man. Nobody plays that shit anymore. It's all like SMPs and stuff. The landscape of, I guess, multiplayer Minecraft is A, way more segmented, and B, way more about, like, I guess, PvP. Ever since 1.21 kind of became the default PvP mode for not only, like, YouTubers and stuff, but I guess in general, as people slowly started moving away from 1.8 to 1.9. 1.9 just isn't nearly as conducive to minigames as 1.8 is, and so if we're trying to do PvP, then you're basically playing real PvP modes. And I think that, like, playing real PvP modes, how do you add stakes to a real PvP mode that's not just playing duels again and again and again? It's SMPs, it's servers, it's stuff like that, and then SMPs became kind of the default mode of content production on the YouTube side of things, and so now everybody plays on SMPs, and everybody plays on those kind of servers. Lifesteal was, was a nuke on the community. Lifesteal changed everything. I guess Dream SMP kind of changed everything before Lifesteal changed everything, but I guess Dream SMP was kind of the start of the SMP craze, and then I think Lifesteal kind of just perfected the modern formula. So it was more like Dream fucked everything up, and then Lifesteal was kind of just unpaused too quick. Dream was just the... I guess Dream was just the progenitor of things to come. It was a nice, very confluence, because the Dream SMP wasn't really about, like, PvP and fighting and shit. But that side of the community was starting to pick up steam, along with, like, speedrunning shit, because that's what Dream was doing. Like, all that shit started to pick up steam right at the same time, and so it was a very natural, like, I think, continuation to be like, let's make a server, but let's focus it more around fighting and competitiveness, as opposed to the Dream SMP. And I mean, shit. The children yearn for roleplay, I guess. Fundamentally. The children yearn for storytelling. It's a shame, really. Maybe if I was pumping out SMP videos, maybe if I got that itch, I'd be better. But for better or for worse, I like the streaming shit I got going on right now. And it means that for as much as people say, oh, Sheep, if you grinded, you could be mainstream. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm built to be mainstream. I don't think I'm built to be popular. I don't think I've got that. I'm too open. I'm too controversial. I'm too willing to speak. And it means that I end up kind of being a fat chud for the most part in terms of the streaming space. But I'm happy. I'm happy here. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy to live in this kind of box. Because I think it means that I get a more fulfilling existence. I'm happier with my streams. I think if I had to, like, if I felt pressured to kowtow to the whims of my audience, I'd be a much less happy person. If I felt pressured to be, like, a safer streamer, or, like, a more, I don't want to say safe, because that kind of gives, like, a very, like, cringe connotation. If I felt the need to be a little bit more protective of what I speak about and how I speak about it, I would feel, I don't know, I'd be less happy. The reason I'm allowed to get away with the kind of shit I do is because A, I have, you know, normally I'm correct, I'll say, or at least normally I'm on the train with most people and most opinions, but also I've got a chat who's willing to, like, give me the benefit of the doubt. And I'm worried that the only reason that I get the benefit of the doubt from my chat so much of the time is because we have that shared context. And that shared context of, like, we know you, we know how you are, Sheep, we know how you stream. That shared context doesn't exist in the same way when you've got a bigger chat. Oh my god, holy gold split. A gold split for absolutely no fucking reason, by the way. Genuinely no reason to drop a gold split. The slowest level 8 on God's green earth. And then I hit the first frame perfect on level 9, so we'll see how long we can push this puppy. Oh, that's where the buck stops. Thank God. I have to rewatch the fucking Whiffies video. And I'm gonna cry. I don't want to do it, but I have to. If I'm gonna make a critique video on it, I have to drop it. I've been watching a lot of stuff surrounding the Whiffies video. The problem is that A, most of the content around it is just people reacting to it, and I'm not interested in watching some chud react to it. And B, most of the criticism is, like, stupid criticism. The video took too long, it was too boring. Like, okay, then it's just not for you. If you thought it was boring and everybody else thought it was interesting, then clearly it's just not for you. The one theory that I did see that kind of, like, changed the way I want to present the video was I saw a theory that said, like, oh, Hummer isn't real. He's not a real person. He's just, like, a figment of the Leviathan. He was created by the Leviathan to, like, draw Whiffies in. Which I think explains a lot about some of the weird interactions. And it makes everything a lot more understandable and explainable, but it still doesn't mean that Whiffies is, like, a understandable person. Oh, Dabu was gifting subs. He was being a homie. But yeah, I think my fundamental base criticism of the Whiffies video remains the same. It's just, like, how can I add stuff around it to kind of fill out the narrative of, like, I dislike the Whiffies video, here's why, and not only here's why, but, like, here's why I think my criticism is valid, right? And I think that's an important part of doing any kind of criticism video. You need to include the why is this valid? Why is this good criticism? I did not watch your creepypasta, Majay. I was too busy thinking about the Whiffies video. Fuck you, bro. I've watched so much of your shit. And now you're gonna fuck me? And for what? I did nothing wrong. Damn, my level 6. That's not gonna work. It's not unsavable, I think. That was not the jump I wanted to take. Fuck. My level 7 time. It was a Chud level 7 to begin with. Who cares? It was a Chud level 7. It wasn't gonna do anything for me. Didn't you see the Jidion Genuine Millionaire? Dude, I don't know anything about the Jidion. I remember him back in the days when he was like a Destiny Orbiter. And he did like some I guess some like political or like moral shit. I don't know. I forget what Jidion did back in the day, but now he's doing this like pedophile hunter shit, and he's such a chud, dude. I don't have the heart to care about anything that man does. Does he like post consistently on YouTube, I wonder? Is he just doing like the pedophile bust shit? Oh my god, he is. This is Dude, this is such a... It's such a, like, what kind of channel is this? This is like a fucking... It's such a gross channel. Because he's not getting convictions. If he got convictions, then he could be something. But he's not getting convictions. And he'll never get convictions, because the way he does it, like Chris Hansen says. Does he quit? I mean, I don't know about, like, I see my side, EDP Doc. That's the only video I see. Fuck, I mean, I guess everybody else is left. I don't have anything else to talk about. I don't really want to watch this. The drought of content has forced me into this fucking world where I have to watch this fat chud waffle on about how I'm not a stupid idiot. Oh, I quit? Well, he didn't quit. So he's lying. All charges are dismissed? He got taken to court? The fuck? Alright, we've got big fat chud alarm, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. I wish I had a better... I am a hater, because he's a piece of shit. Here he is. Alright, Jidion, let's hear it. I'm gonna hate you, but I'll take your word for it.
Context and clear up things, but in no way do I want any hate to be sent towards Kayla, even though there are lies being said about
bro,
me.
you're gonna be hate towards you, bro.
Her, and I ask that none of you guys send any hate to her whatsoever.
There's gonna be hate towards you, my brother.
Without any further ado, let's get into it.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but mainly a victim of Jidion.
They collectively never once told me to go straight to law enforcement.
I feel like I am a victim of Jidion because he encouraged me to keep talking to a pedophile.
They also instructed me to keep messaging EDP, which was incredibly draining.
Yes, Jidion was encouraging me to continue messaging him.
I wasn't allowed to report anything to the cops until the day of the sting.
I just think that he should have told me to block EDP, but he didn't.
Jidion on a phone call even told me not to report anything.
Yo, how long are we gonna keep this intro going, bro? We get the gist.
Behind the scenes.
Jidion is a very selfish, greedy, and a scam artist type of person. Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So the claims are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed. The other claims is that I forced and pressured her into keep on being in contact with EDP. And the third claim is that I forced and demanded that she not go to the police, even though that she was talking to EDP. So we're gonna knock them all out, and I'm gonna address everything. So first, let's address the claim that EDP met Kayla from my Discord channel. She was a minor at the time, but now she is 19 years old. So let's address that.
Kayla Hoskins is the victim being referenced in the sting operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP445? Well, she was a huge fan of Jidion, and she was in his Discord server. EDP,
How are you a
after
fan
being
of
invited
Jidion, by the way?
Jidion to his public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Now, the reason why people believe that EDP met her through my Discord is because I was under the impression that's how it happened, and I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord. When EDP joined my Discord, when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her. The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believe that's how he found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurrence.
I think that's fine. That's not the problem that I have beef with
Jidion.
Jidion.
That she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and in June 2023, I received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant. I first replied to EDP because I always reply to anyone who messages me, and I didn't know who he was, but I freaked out because he told me he was, and sooner rather than later he started sending very flirtatious messages. A while later, Jidion added EDP into his Discord.
Yo, are you gonna do fucking talking, or are you just gonna
for
keep
a
showing shit,
Q&A.
bro? Cause
And
get to the sauce here, bro.
When I told people like in the server that
Put it in
he
your own
texted
words.
me,
Paraphrase, my brother.
Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
So EDP was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st, and he was banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute. And even though I had 70,000 people in my live stream, I'm not gonna pay a pedophile to interview him. Either he
Bro, you
wants
were
to
doing
interview
a
him or he doesn't.
interview with a
It's not up to
pedophile,
pay
dude.
that
Like,
much.
come on.
All right, my nigga. So here's the deal.
That's a humiliation
I ain't doing
ritual.
no goddamn interview until I'm fucking compensated, my nigga. You feel me? Like, I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
I mean, no, I don't like
deserve
EDP, but it's like,
to be
bro,
compensated
like,
for my
Jidion, what the
motherfucking
fuck are you doing
time, for my
interviewing a
effort, you feel
pedophile? What the
me?
fuck does that
And
do?
also, here's
You're
the
just
message
farming
of
content at
of
that
all
point. You're
things
farming
that he said
views
in
off
my
like a
Discord,
fat
and I
chub
know
you
it's
can't
a lot of
convict because
stuff.
you fucked it up.
But yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord, and he was promptly banned that same exact day. Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla at least went public in my Discord server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her. She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying, Jidion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well, we did a lot of digging into the Discord server, and this is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots and everything. But to fully show you that this deleted user is
Damn it,
her, she actually posted a photo of her ID photo on the Discord server, saying
crazy.
how much she hated her photo. So, yeah, this is. for
Why
sure.
are you
Keep in
leaving
mind,
that?
she's
Why are you
the
letting
only
that
one
message up? You should be
who
deleting that
alleges
message.
EDP hit her up from my Discord server. Nobody.
How did you
else
delete
ever
that?
came
Why
out
are you
saying
not deleting that
EDP hit them
message?
up from my Discord server. So out of the
Bro,
130,000
delete the message. Why are you just
she
letting
was
people
the
drop
only
ID
one.
shit?
And she goes public with it 2 days later after we did the interview with EDP, and she's telling the Discord that EDP's talking with her. So one of the members in my Discord said, send a screenshot. And for some reason, Kayla says, I'll send one real zoomed in for you. And she zooms it in only on the sup that he said. And to show that this really is him, when she showed us the messages, as you guys can see, EDP said sup. Now, I am going to be real. I do not 100% know if anything was said before that sup. I am going to go off of her word. She says that EDP hit her up first, but I do find it a little weird that she zoomed in on that sup when someone asked for a screenshot. Now, when she first went public in my Discord server about talking to EDP, random members in my server were telling her to block him, telling her to get away, report him, and just telling her to just stop being in contact with him because he's a predator. And every time somebody would tell her something about stop communicating with him, she never replied to those comments. She also made these posts in the Discord asking users if she should troll him And then she also puts in there, should I be a decoy? Should I do a catch a predator? Nobody replied to that message. Now, keep in mind, all these messages that she had posted in my Discord were nearly 2 weeks before I even knew about the situation.
When I told people like in the server that EDP texted me, Jadeon quickly knew about
I think
it
she's
because his
lying,
manager
probably,
told him.
but that doesn't.
Also, I have no idea how long they were
That
talking
doesn't-
previous to when she put these messages.
This
in my
doesn't,
Discord server.
you know,
I just can't
defend
confirm.
Jadeon, by the way.
Now, fast forward on
this
June
doesn't,
28th,
acquit
so
him.
This is 5 days after she first went public in my Discord server saying that she was talking to EDP. She was telling users in my public VC of a Discord of 130,000 people that she was talking to EDP. And this is what the users in that VC told her when she was telling them that she was talking to
But
a
what did
predator
you
and that she
tell
was
her,
underage.
Jadeon? What did you tell her?
Did you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
Like
good.
clearly and multiple times.
Yeah.
And he like
But
Yeah.
what did you
That's
tell her,
straight up
Jadeon? What did
lying.
you
can
tell
just
her?
Send this
He
shit to
keeps
the FBI
asking
tip line if you want.
And again, after all of these people told her that she should stop talking with him and go to law enforcement, she just never responded to them.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like call the police? I guess.
Yeah, but I guess I'm trying to get more evidence though, and then I
Evidence?
get-
Yeah, just stop her. Stop her. Stop her.
Now,
Can somebody-
fast forward to when I found out about this whole situation? When I first got on the call with her, I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage.
Okay.
So I came up with some clever ideas to where we could switch off and I could take over communication and she wouldn't have to. Here's one of those examples that I gave her. Maybe we could say something like, hey, my parents switched providers and I couldn't get my number, so this is my new one. And then it'd be a number that we could text through. And granted, in that call, she did agree that that was a good idea, but she never gave over the communication to me nor Skeeter. Now, I really don't know why she never really wanted to give us over
Because she wanted to feel
information
cool and
or
special and
continue talking
important.
to him, or even
It's
just
like a
saying
pretty
that her
classic
number was messed up,
16-year-old.
so
You
we
need to
could
keep
talk
pressing
on a
that shit
different
like
number.
hard. You
But
cannot help
when
her.
Going through her messages in my Discord, I did find this thread of her, and
She wants
I'ma
to
just
be
let
like a
you
predator
guys-
on her. She wants to
So
be like
someone in
you,
my
right?
Discord rudely
She's your
tells her
fan.
that
Remember,
you're taking
Jadeon?
credit for clout chasing a predator. She replies and said, no, I meant like I'm not gonna go to trial after trial to not get credited. He's literally going to jail because of me. I'm saving.
Nobody
his
goes
shit.
to jail, bro.
Also, she responded to somebody who rudely told her that all she wanted was clout, and she said, if another YouTuber is gonna make clout off of my situation, so am I. TF, that's wrong to take full credit off of something. You're just too young to realize it. And I know it's deleted user on deleted user, so I'm gonna show you guys that at least this one is specifically hers. Somebody that lives in a different time zone as her, but as you guys can see, it's still 08 on the same day. They said, Kayla Hoskins, today at 8:08 p.m. If another YouTuber is gonna make clout off of my situation, so am I. TF.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
look.
just to show that
I think
this
that
was
I wanna
100%
see where this
hers.
goes.
And the crazy thing is this isn't about a clout situation because it's really a tragic one. This man was talking to who he knew to be.
If you can, the problem right here is not that Kayla was lying, because she was, obviously. She wanted to be like cool. She wanted to be important. That's like a very 16-year-old thing to want. But if Gideon ever goes along with it, if he's ever like, okay, well, we'll help you out, then he's in the wrong. The only thing you should ever be doing with this person is saying, no, don't talk to him, don't communicate him, pass him off to me. And if she refuses to do that, then you don't help her. You don't help her. You say, hey, get off, stop doing it, whatever you, stop. It is stop, it is stop, it is stop. That is the only thing you say.
Girl, and
It is
continue
stop,
having sexual
don't do it, pass
conversations,
off communication to
which
us,
is
anything to get her
absolutely
out of the
horrible.
situation.
EDP should be thrown under the jail cell. And in my first call with her, after I checked up on her to make sure that she was okay, I even let her know that I wanted her to be a ghost in this entire situation.
Yeah, don't let her. Don't act like you're gonna make a video off of this. Don't act like you're gonna, I'm not making a video, I'm not doing anything, I'm not gonna get no conviction, I'm not going after this, I just want you to be safe. That's your primary concern here if you're Gideon. Right? The idea of clout is
And
pushing
don't worry
her.
about your privacy and everything, Kayla. You're gonna be a ghost in all of this. The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been talking to him is her parents, which I also told them.
Sure, you're aware of, like, you know, everything that's happening.
Yes, my daughter always communicates to me.
Oh my god,
She's,
dude.
I think
The
she
fact that there's just no
considers me
communication with
her
law
best friend.
enforcement at all is just
that's
fucking
awesome.
crazy.
And B, law enforcement. I didn't want anybody else and nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP. That's why me and Skeeter
Bro, what-
wanted to take over communication.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Talk
saying.
to law enforcement.
Yo, could you give us your information? We'll give it right back to you.
Talk
change
to
it.
law
We
enforcement.
just
Get them
don't feel
involved in this
comfortable
shit,
with
bro.
conducting an investigation with an actual 15-year-old talking to him.
If you want to be a real predator catcher, then you have to like make connections with law enforcement.
Like text her, and we can put up like a text now account.
And well, yeah, just set up a new one. Yeah.
And even though I wasn't doing pred catching back then, I even knew that cases like this could take a while. So we had actually made a pact that we weren't going to go public with anything about the EDP case until EDP was arrested. Now I know what you guys were thinking. Jadeon, literally in a cupcake costume confronting EDP, and you posted that on your Instagram, so how could you not want anybody to know about it? The only reason why I posted that is because on August 27th, Kayla had texted me saying that the detectives told her that it was okay for her to post a video to talk about the situation, which looking back on now, I know is pretty weird, and I personally highly doubt that a detective would tell a minor to come out and make a YouTube video about a situation with a predator. But nonetheless, Kayla went public first about this entire situation, not only going public with it, but also dropping the chat logs as well.
Hello, my name is
Alright, I don't really give a shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Him to a hotel, yeah.
I mean, is Gideon slightly, I think he's a little bit redeemed. It definitely was it definitely, Kalo definitely blew the situation way out of proportion. And you can argue he was inexperienced with all this shit, but I think if you're inexperienced, you don't touch this shit with a 10-foot pole, dude. Even if, like, EDP was your first big thing, like, you don't touch this shit with a 10-foot pole, bro, if you don't know what you're doing when it comes to, like, predator catching, dude. No. Why are you even thinking about talking about this shit or touching this shit if you don't know what you're doing, bro? That's crazy to me. I don't find this to be a very... I don't find this to be a very convincing video. I think pred catcher shit is just bad inherently unless you have communication directly with law enforcement, then, you know, you ain't doing shit. Yeah, I quit. No. Give me the fucking... Give me the fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Give me the notes on it, alright? Give me the summary. Gideon body cam? What does that mean? When I said give me the summary, I'm asking what the fucking video says. What is the key information that is told to us in this video? What key information is shared to us about Gideon and his narrative? Damn, I was speeding. Yeah, I don't really particularly. I don't want to get involved with this EDP stuff anymore. About his behavior in the Gideon body cam? I don't care. That's not a summary, dude. I asked for what it was being said. I'm asking you to spoil the movie for me, Dr. Big Chung, because I'm not watching it. So please, if you want to continue to talk about this video, then spoil it. Tell me what the fuck is contained in it. I'm not watching this shit, dude. I don't care. EDP's a pedophile and he got off scot-free because these pred catchers are idiots. Go next. I got nothing else to say in that EDP documentary. Like, every time that somebody makes content with EDP, he's a lol cow, dude. You're farming him for clicks and views, and you know EDP's gonna do it because he's getting fucking paid. He doesn't give a shit. He knows he's never gonna get thrown in jail, so he'll just keep talking about him being a pedophile. He's like, yeah, I was a fucking pedophile. Who fucking cares? He'll keep doing that shit, bro. Because he knows he's not going to jail. He's not afraid. So all you do is just giving him more clout. You're not exposing anything. I'm exposing this evil man, EDP. We all know he's a piece of shit, dog. It's a lol cow. This is what they want, okay? Lol cows live off attention. That's why they exist. Because they're people that are so desperate for attention, they will embarrass themselves and make a mockery of themselves just so then somebody will look at them. That's why they're lol cows, dude. I forgot to hold jump, and I'm kind of mad. I forgot to do my back tap. Fuck. I wasn't even thinking about this level, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not using my brain cells. Yump. Alright, let's see if I can first try level 12. Am I still a consistency monster? Yes, sir. The goat does it again. When are you making the Wiffies video? Whenever I can... I want to pump it out as fast as I can. Yeah, you did get gifted. I got somebody who was being generous. Bunch of my blocky hockey folks, Norxor. Those guys will start to drift out more and more as I stop doing blocky hockey shit, but I assume they're going to hang around because they think I'm a pretty cool guy. And ultimately, that's kind of what I want to be. I want to be remembered in this blocky hockey shit as a pretty cool guy. That's my goal. And all these small communities, when they come back, are like, oh, Sheep, I remember watching you back in the day. I want to be remembered as a pretty cool guy. That's me. Sheep03. Keep them around? Oh, no. I'm not... The difference is I'm going to be toning down my interactions with the blocky hockey community just because I'm going to stop I'm stopping playing first of all, and then also I'm not going to be casting or doing media for them as much. So I'm going to just so that I have more time to do other stuff. So I'm going to be just doing a lot less blocky hockey stuff as a whole. So maybe if I get unemployed again, I'll start doing some shit, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Regardless, I need to start applying for jobs soon rather than later. Because the employee turnaround in my department has been insane. And I'm on a limited term contract. I'm not going to put my face in it if that's what you want. I mean, like, that's what all the reactors do. They do the wifey's thumbnail with their face. I'm not doing that. I already have, like, an idea for the thumbnail I want to make. I want to do, like, a... It's a very classic, like, critique style of thumbnail. Why, Brock? Because I think it devalues the product. The focus is... I want the focus to be on the critique, not on me. Right? I think when I put my face in it, it devalues the product. Right? The focus should be on Wiffies and his video and what he's doing. And then my thoughts on it, not on me. Right? If I was the main focal point of the video, then I'd be happy to put my face in it, but I'm not the main focal point of the video. It's somebody else. I am the chud critic in this situation, right? And the critic is always the chud. In any kind of, like, artistic situation, the critic is always the chud, and I understand that. And so I want to make sure that, like, I'm giving the due respect 2 whiffies that his video deserves, because as much as I might dislike the video, the click-through rate. Why do you assume that I make any of my shit with the intention of it going viral? Obviously, I do some stuff. Like, I do the bare minimum when it comes to, like, I need to make my video watchable and, like, somewhat clickbaitable. But for the most part, dude, I don't care. Why do you think I stopped uploading TikToks, bro? Because I said, fuck it, this shit sucks. It sucked to edit TikToks, and it wasn't very fun to make them, so I quit that shit, bro. I said I'm outie. I don't want to go viral, man. It'll just be interesting to actually see like a critical analysis video on the whiffies. Because it feels like every video that I look at the whiffy stuff is either A, reactions, or be like, this is so great. Or theories about it. I actually want to look up, is critiquing whiffies a unique genre? It's not. Nobody really, like... Nobody really talks about him. It's like, oh, this sucks. I'm gonna look up, sucks. What about Minecraft ARG is bad? Yeah, it's just people laughing at, like, obviously bad stuff. Minecraft ARG's the good, the bad, and the whiffies. Is this peak? This is what, like, this kind of shit that I would make. Hold on. Have I discovered peak? Ladies and gentlemen. We got a man from Green Man Sam. Ladies and gentlemen. We might have just, we might have found a, we might have found something here.
I did not care for the King in Yellow. What? Did not care for the King in Yellow.
How can you even say that, Dad?
Hold on. This is a video called the the good, the bad, and the whiffies. Hold on.
I didn't like it.
Okay. I don't know if we need the montage at the beginning, but it looks good. It looks good. Okay, it's a good start. I'll see. I want to see where this goes.
Minecraft ARGs. Minecraft ARGs are 1/3 of what I like to call the Trinity for ARGs.
Damn, he is super compressed.
Roblox, and Gary's Mod undoubtedly make up the largest portion of ARGs. Or, as I like to call them,
his voice is so compressed.
You don't need an explanation of Minecraft ARGs. You watch them, I watch them, you watch me watch them, etc. They might be the most popular out of the Trinity, not only to watch, but to create. This is because Minecraft lends itself very well to the ARG format. Lonely worlds, creepy ambience, throw together a few creepy structures and you've already got yourself a top performing ARG. Now, I'm going to say something that might get me killed. I don't like Minecraft ARGs.
Kill that guy.
All right, it's kind of getting, it's losing, it's kind of getting a little bit cornball here, my guy.
I don't like Minecraft ARGs anymore, but the best way I can explain why I don't like newer Minecraft ARGs is by going over the complete history of them. By the way, no hate to anyone mentioned in the video. This is all for fun. They're all probably lovely people. But anyways, get ready, because this is the downfall of Minecraft ARGs.
When does the magic begin? There's no magic, is there?
So, this first section, we'll be talking about the first decade or so of Minecraft ARGs.
Decade? Jesus.
Interesting ARGs we'll see from the first decade of this massively popular game.
There's nothing.
Now, that's slightly an exaggeration, but there's a lot less than you would expect. So the first Minecraft ARG that comes to my mind from this time period was Old Root. Basically, Old Root is a story about a user on Reddit by the name of Lewis Green, who receives a message from a user called Old Root. The message reads, "This is the beginning. Those who are pure will see what hides in the darkness." Brightening up the image, we see this. A creepy version of Steve in a dark forest. Throughout the ARG, we hear more and more mentions of this Raven, be that through spectrograms.
He's so compressed. Holy shit, I'm sorry.
I should make a full video on Old Root one day.
You need to stop compressing your voice to hell, bro.
And while doing research, I found a lot of good videos on the topic.
It's so hard to listen
Alex
to.
Bale made Old Root? What else can I talk about? You know, I was originally going to make this video like a rise and fall type video, but there really isn't a rise. There's a little tiny blip for the first decade, and then just a big vertical line.
He's doing a lot of jokey stuff, but he's not doing any like real critical analysis.
That doesn't count, right? That's like saying the finale to The Amazing Digital Circus is Mascot Horror because Jumbo Josh cameos in it.
New circus member.
I guess the only other one I can think of from this time period would be Very Strange House in Minecraft that I did not build. It was made by this YouTuber called Dead Skin Mask, who mostly made Minecraft videos. But I can't even call it an ARG because this was just a real occurrence, proven in this like 2-hour-long video. But you know what else is real? Perfection.
All of everything, all of love, all of everything, all of love.
Okay, stop screen, please.
Now this is where it gets good. From 2019 to 2024 is when Minecraft ARGs truly peaked. There were so many icons released in this time period, some more known than others. You of course had the household names like Andrew Gaming 67. If you're typing a comment about those last 2 numbers, shut up, you're not funny. But I am. Andrew Gaming is the LeBron of Minecraft ARGs. Being created back in 2022, Andrew Gaming centers around Andrew replaying old world him and his friends.
I do like the 6-7. It is funny. Don't get it twisted.
And another entity in the world. This entity is named Smile. Smile is a deeply tragic character, especially when you find out the connection between it and the Wells, seen throughout the series. This series has 44 episodes, and is still going till this day.
Jesus!
There are a lot of extremely well-known ARGs from this time, such as Alex Speaks and its really somber story, or Mark 101 and its impact on Minecraft horror mods. But I don't care about that! Where's the intrigue? Where's the mystery of a Minecraft ARG from this time period that people haven't watched? It was not all sunshine and rainbows in this time period. Take for example, I Hate Mob's Minecraft re-uploads, which is the most Minecraft ARG that you will ever see. It's got everything that comes in a basic Minecraft ARG starter pack. Nothing that crazy even happens in the series. Holy moly! There's also Snapshot Null Archive. Now, this is one of the rare times that a channel being labeled as an archive is actually true. On June 29th, a small channel with around 100 subscribers would be deleted off YouTube. If it wasn't for this random creator, these extremely interesting videos would be lost to time. Then there's Player 30. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat this one. I really did not like it. I watched this on stream with my good pal Laz, and it was just nothing. It almost put me to sleep. Actually, speaking of sleep,
I'm gonna mute my game audio.
I'm feeling a little tired. Thankfully,
I'm not going for runs
first
anyway.
ever sponsor, Manta Sleep. Take it
Wait.
away, me.
Deadass? This guy got sponsored?
I'm here to talk to you guys about the channel's first ever spin-off, Sleep Better Guaranteed.
He actually got sponsored. That's crazy. Shout out.
Content. Ah! Oh, I'm boiling! Oh, my egg skin! No! No! My egg self! No! I could also mention Legend Finder, my beloved. Legend Finder is iconic for being just straight up a really good Minecraft ARG, but Legend Finder is interesting because there is an upcoming film adaptation of it. A YouTube channel by the name of Sinweb Productions will be releasing an adaptation of the Legend Finder ARG titled Don't Look at the Moon. And depending on when I get this video out, it either releases tomorrow on July 30th or today. Go watch it, because I know I will be. What do I talk about now? There's so many options that it's overwhelming. Clayton M634, Minecraft Conservative Edition, The Decade, Minecraft Conservative Edition
is fucking hilarious.
It's real. Wreckdud is a pretty interesting one. It follows this player playing this Minecraft beta version their friends sent them. It also has this. I like this. This brings me immense joy. Gustav Johnson looks neat. I haven't dived too deeply into this series, but from a glance, it looks like it has some pretty good cinematography. Oh yeah, it also has this.
It does, actually.
Magic and Cluster is a mad underrated one. I made an entire video talking about it, and I sort of mentioned it in the iceberg. Not really. Kinda. Now, there are a lot more that I could mention, like old Minecraft re-uploads, Am I Alone, and TW, which were all covered in one big video by... I suppose it's time to talk about the elephant in the room.
All right, let's see. Well, what does he think about Whiffies?
Now this is where things are gonna get controversial. As you might have gathered from the intro, I don't like Minecraft ARGs from this year onwards. And that is thanks to a little series called The King in Yellow. Or if you like bad acronyms, SFAWTDE. Now this is probably the most popular Minecraft ARG of all time. Maybe the most popular ARG of all time. But a little context for the two people who don't know what this series is. The King in Yellow ARG was made by a YouTuber by the name of Weefies. To the common person, is a popular Minecraft ARG YouTuber, but I remember him best from his escape room videos he used to make back in the day. The thing people probably know him best from, though, is a video from 8 months ago titled Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. I won't describe the whole story, but just the basic plot beats. The series is about two players called Avery and Durlord. Avery finds this strange book he didn't write, which describes this creature that leads him to a Google Drive folder. There are videos from the other protagonist, Durlord, who, as the recording goes on, explores this deep labyrinth in his Minecraft world, while being hunted by something. The recordings end with Durlord finding something that has been censored and frantically writing the book for Avery. Now, two things to note. One, this ARG is based off a pre-existing story by the name of King in Yellow by Robert Chambers. It's quite a good story. And two, this whole story is a self-coverage ARG, but we'll discuss that more later. Now, overall, I don't have a problem with this video. It's not the best Minecraft ARG I've ever seen, but it's solid. A nice little story to throw on in the background.
I think so.
Oh, no.
Destroying a world that doesn't exist sucks.
We got Destroying a World That Doesn't Exist. Now,
it does blow.
Straight to the chase. This isn't good. Everything good about the first video was just sucked away in part 2. That I don't even care to explain what happens in it.
You lie! You lie!
What I do care to do is point you towards this video uploaded to the official tie-in channel, Behind the Gates. This video is 15 hours long. But there's gotta be some reason that it is this long, right? Right?
No.
I kid you not. This entire video is Avery in this one place doing the same thing over and over.
Well, yeah, but that's the point. That was explained in the video.
That's not how you do that. That's not how this works. Now, 2 points I'll probably hear for this claim. 1, it's supposed to mimic a plot point in the King in Yellow story, which, sure, but there's a thing called artistic interpretations. A few cuts or something would have been a ton better. And 2, you aren't supposed to watch the video itself. You're supposed to watch the ARG coverage video.
Yeah? I mean, yes?
Even worse. Because that just defeats the whole point of ARGs. Now look, my ARG isn't perfect. I can definitely admit that it is rough. But I didn't upload a 15-hour-long video for the series! But I ain't done with this story just yet.
I think you're missing the point of the ARG.
Because in the finale, after Avery, admittedly, goes through these beautiful worlds, the world design in these videos are a marvel to look at, and I'll never say otherwise. Subscribe. But eventually, Avery finds Durlord, and they go on this grand adventure until finding the King in Yellow, where we for the first time see what he looks like behind the censor bars.
Yeah, this is kind of where it went to
looks
shit.
Like the guy from Angel Engine.
What have I done?
I know we don't see much, but the beauty of the King in Yellow in the original video is that it leaves what he looks like up to viewer interpretation. And that is just so much better than this. The second part ends with this big climactic showdown between Durlord and the King, where we see this.
No. Yeah, this part was shit.
Parrot. What? You invoked the spell?
What? Yeah, this pit is yeah.
That's how Bill got defeated in Gravity Falls.
Your universe is looking a little unstable.
Silence. You fool. Don't you realize you're destroying your own mind, too?
It is. It is just how Bill got defeated.
I'll give you anything you wish. Life, power. No.
Eventually, Durlord sacrifices himself, where he says the lines,
"Isn't it ironic? that a king loses to a lord.
You're not Kanye, man. And we see the sad montage.
It was a very
of
much
Bieber
like Together
after
We Are
losing
the
their
World That
award.
Doesn't Exist moment.
Here we go.
Nah, come on, bro. That was not. It was
Now, what happens next?
Together
I'm not
We
one to
Are
think
the King in Yellow.
at all. He made a popular set of videos, and I am extremely happy for him that these videos did as well as they did. But inadvertently, Weefies unleashed a plague onto the Minecraft ARG community. This leads us to...
Welcome to Billy Bob's Bake Shop. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi. We're here for so much slop, it's a crime. Because of the success of the Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist video, we saw a whole wave of inspired videos be published. Now, a lot of these videos do try and do their own things, which I respect. But others don't. Hunting for a world that doesn't exist. Searching for an entity that doesn't exist. Exploring a server that doesn't exist. Oh no, Poke. What could he possibly want?
Go SpongeBob, go Self.
These types of videos have transcended the Minecraft ARG community and are now in the other communities like Roblox.
In life you have roadblocks.
It's actually insane how a lot of these videos are just bargain bin versions of Weefies' videos. Searching for an entity that doesn't exist is beautiful because not only does it have the exact same intro as the King in Yellow ARG,
I was finishing up a recording the other day when I noticed something strange out of the corner of my eye. There was a chest, one that I didn't place.
but the original stuff it does have looks like this.
very
This is where
scary.
things get really creepy. The fire took the life of an 8-year-old chess prodigy named Sam Colt Parker.
I'm doing some late night like editing and research and whatnot, right? I go to check if this is a real article. It is. And that makes my heart drop because I thought that this guy was actually going to be using a dead child in the ARG. Thankfully that part's made up. That part's not real.
There's also Hunting for a World That Doesn't Exist.
What is this place? These kinds of structures don't generate naturally.
You don't say. This video
No, don't bring up the kids YouTuber, bro. Come on, that's fucked up. We both know that shit's for kids, bro. We both don't fucking bring him into this, bro. Leave him alone. We both know that shit's for kids. Come on, man. Come on, don't be like that, dog. You're punching down. You're punching down way too much here, bro. Come on. Dude, that clip is so fucking funny. Holy shit.
that doesn't exist.
What is this place? These kinds of structures don't generate naturally.
He talks like an AI chatbot, bro. I'm crying, dude. Don't put down to the kids YouTuber. It's fucked up. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. You're wrong. Leave him out of this. We all know that shit's gonna be slop. Leave it.
You don't say. This video is even more of a blatant copy than the first.
Yes, it is. That's the point.
Inspiration, and then there's this.
That's the point of the thing. It's a kid's thing. He's ripping it. He's a kids YouTuber.
Behind these eyes.
He makes slop. He's a slop YouTuber.
Like this, but they're the same video over and over again. Nobody wants me to talk about that for more than like 2 examples. But we can finally leave the blatant plagiarism behind. Well, we're still doing self-coverage videos, but I have to take any wins I can get, man. Run Sonic is quite an interesting one, because I believe it is one of the better Minecraft ARGs released as of late. The ARG's premise is quite interesting, following the secrets from a Minecraft kids channel. The acting's pretty good and believable, and the visuals are quite good. There are only a few problems I have with this ARG.
Sonic, it's like strawberry jam.
That wasn't a problem I have with the series, I just wanted to share it. My actual problems are that the creator, whose name is Lomedy, can have some pretty mediocre line deliveries, plus he has these really over-the-top reactions to basic ARG elements.
Better once we...
Whoa!
Looks like something.
Whoa! A binary code. What? No way! No way!
And I also wish some parts of the ARG, like the final video, was live action footage. Live action footage can make any ARG like 3 times better. But overall, I quite like this ARG. It was pretty good. So you remember how I just said we were gonna leave the plagiarism behind?
I lied.
I kid you not, Dino and Rex Minecraft Adventures is just Run Sonic, but worse. The ARG is about this Minecraft Kids channel that is run by this person who actively fights with the other host and has this creepy entity in it. It also doesn't help that the main characters sound like my Pumpkin Smasher characters.
Let's go ahead and look at the Dino house.
You shall feed me.
Fresh meat.
Then, eventually, the self-coverage guy, Rage Elixir, gets involved in the matter.
Rex? It's too late. I should have known.
This clip has been stuck.
Never put a face cam in an ARG, bro. You're cooking yourself.
Raid Panda is the next one I'll mention. Seems simple enough.
All right, so it's more of like a complaint about like people ripping Wiffies. That's fine. It's not really what I was looking for in terms of like a Wiffies critique. But oh well. Either way, I'm gonna get out of here, lads. I have to eat, and then I have to edit some shit, and then I will hopefully get on that grind horse and pump out some new shit. Either way, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. I'll talk to you gamers later. Peace, bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.